Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. However this finds you, I do hope this finds you well. Listen, I'm not going to be on here for a long time, but I am on here for a flowers giving time. That is because today we are talking about one Coco Jones. If you think she's just having a moment, then you are missing the moment. You're missing the whole point. Coco isn't peaking. She is ascending. She is one of my faves, hands down. Coco's story starts like so many that we know, young, gifted, and Black, but immediately forced to navigate colorism and beauty hierarchies in Hollywood. From Disney to Nickelodeon-like spaces, she saw firsthand who didn't get lifted and who did. She survived the machine. Coco learned hard lessons about these things, about who gets lifted and who doesn't, and she spun them to create bigger viral moments. And for a while, Coco wasn't being lifted. But what did she do? She stayed and she worked and she built and she created and built. Same thing. Coco's earlier work, including Let It Shine, gave her national attention, but the transition into adulthood and the music industry showed her what it means to be undervalued and overlooked.
I think I dealt a lot with real life things, colorism and rejection and losing money and being on your own, and all of those things are real. Wherever you from, it don't matter. Going through that is real, and so I did feel more validation in being able to say anything because I had been through it. I had, and it was tough and scary, and I didn't know when it was going to end.
Right. She didn't pivot away from what she knew, though. She insisted. Coco's resurgence began with I See You, a platinum single that didn't just chart, it reintroduced her. Suddenly, she wasn't the Disney girl anymore. She was vocals, pen game, vulnerability, and Grammy-winning talent. Her debut album, that is her full body of work, Why Not More, solidified that shift. Love this album. From songs like Keep It Quiet, to where she flexes confidence and ego, to the tender vulnerability of The Other Side of Love, Coco shows every side of who she is. She's genre blurring and blending, and she's a storyteller. She's building a narrative. Let's be clear, this album wasn't safe. I know some people are saying that she did play it safe, but I don't think she did.
And I really love that title because I felt like that's what I kept asking myself. Like, why would I hold back? You know, why wouldn't I do the things that I feel like I really want to do? And I feel like all the answers were rooted in fear, like, oh, they might not like it, or oh, it might not work. And I'm like, I would rather just try things and be able to like learn from them than not try and wonder what would have happened if, you know? So that kind of led to Why Not More being the album name. But also I feel like it was a little less serious. Like it was between Why Not More or like self-titled Coco, whatever. But I'm like, I don't even know if I fully know Coco yet myself. So I don't know if that's my truest truth to name my album that. I feel like Why Not More resonated with me more because I ask myself a lot of questions. I ask my team a lot of questions. I'm very curious and I'm still like trying to figure it out.
She did take some risks. There's a bit of reggae, hip hop, raw honesty about love, boundaries, and what it means to be seen as a Black woman in this business, in her business, in the music industry, in the entertainment business. What makes Coco's blueprint so powerful, so special, is that she's now choosing her own lane and she's not asking for permission. Coco's story isn't just about her music, though. Many know her face not only from Disney, but also her breakout role as Hilary Banks in Bel-Air, the reimagining of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Y'all, I love Bel-Air. I love Bel-Air. I'm sad it's going to be over. I love it. Anywho, as Hilary, Coco brings a sharp sophistication and wit, undeniable style. She took the original Hilary Banks, also she looks different, but she bent that role that 90s carefree glam into something that is current, fresh, and so relatable. This time, Hillary has ambition, independence, vulnerability. She still got that style though. Love it down. Can do no wrong. All her looks, top tier, 10 out of 10. Through Bel-Air, Coco expanded her audience. As she proved, she's not simply about transitioning from a child star to an adult. She's on the ascend. She's fully in control of her narrative. Coco talks openly, often, about setting boundaries in this industry. She embraces her artistry. She understands that being soft and being steely can exist at the same time. Her blueprint isn't about being everywhere. It's about being true to herself in spaces that are intentional. And behind her, Coco has a force, which is her family. Her father, Mike Jones, a former NFL player, knows the demands of performing on big stages, and I'm sure that's where she learned it from. His athletic discipline and his presence, that helped shape Coco's tenacity and confidence. Growing up with that example, along with the influence of her mother's background in music and management, Coco learned early on how to stay driven without losing who she is. And that is clear. You see the grace, the hustle that's in her DNA. Her mom, Javonda, not only believed in her, but she protected her artistry. That worked out well for Coco. Now listen, we got to talk about style. I kind of hinted on it. Whether it is a red carpet and she's serving elegant, glam, edgy streetwear, or it is her character on Bel-Air, she knows how to do it without it being overdone. Her fashion is always a nod to her Southern roots, her Hollywood upbringing, her it girl status. There's music artistry all through her style. It feels intentional. She reinforces her position as a multi-hyphenate who feels comfortable on the stage, in front of a camera, behind the scenes. I just love Coco Jones, y'all. Skin flawless. Looks flawless, voice flawless. She's the definition of, I'm not new to this, I'm about this. Her catalog, her voice, her legacy. If you're watching her now and clap, join the club, good. But understand that for Coco, this is not an arrival. This is foundation building that we have the privilege of experiencing in real time. She is daring to ask, why not more? Give me more. Give me more, give me more, give me more. Let me not do that because copyright strike. So what can you learn from Coco's journey? Real simple. Your time may not be now. Your commitment has to be. Protect your creative boundaries. Refuse to be defined by others' comfort zones. Celebrate every version of you along the way. Coco is proof that thriving isn't about easy wins. It's about staying the course until the world catches up. Y'all, I promised I would not be on here for a long time, but for a flowers giving time. And I delivered. Be sure to share this with some of your guys or your girlies, whoever needs a little inspiration today. I think that's all of us. Like and subscribe. And remember, as always, you are capable of big things.